Hi people, um, this is third time lucky, hopefully, that I'm going to be able to put a video on long format YouTube. Um, I've been an addict for 26 years, a lot more on than off, probably out of the whole 27 years, I've been off for a year of that, probably, ish. And 8 months of that was I was in prison, and that was over 20 years ago for some silly things. But when I went to court, I actually asked the judge to send me to prison. It's front page news of my local newspapers because everyone was a bit shocked. He's asking to go to prison. Yeah, I did. This stuff isn't good. It ruined your life. I had always worked until coronavirus hit, and then the work that I did household maintenance for letting agents, and that give me and obviously that made it so I couldn't go into properties anymore, so I lost my job. So did my boss. And I went downhill from there. Instead of just using every day, but just to keep myself going through. To look at me, in those days, you never would have known I was an addict, ever. And that's when, well, now I can say it, crack got into my life. I was an alcoholic. Even when I was working, I was an alcoholic. But again, I didn't drink to get drunk. I drank to just keep myself going. And at one point, I was being pulled over by the police once every 2 weeks. Because once they pulled me over once, and I'm honest, I'll tell you the truth. You ask me a question in the comments, I will tell you the God's honest truth. I've got no reason to lie to anybody. Never have done. And I told them the truth. So after that, they made it a mission to catch me over the limit, and they never could. But then, like I say, I lost my job, so I got rid of my car, and because I can't afford it. I've got 3 boys; they come first, whatever. So don't think I'm just some low life scum. I've always said, you got smackheads and you got gearheads. I was a gearhead. Over 20 years ago when I went to prison, it was for little shopliftings. It was, I would never rob anybody. I would never do anything major. It was just little shopliftings. Not saying that's right, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's right at all. And now I've had enough. I'm done with it. And I've always wanted to. Sorry. Again, I've been putting shorts up. My main plan was to do long format. So my first video was 6.5 minutes, and it wouldn't let me put it as long format. So it was a short. So I thought, sod it, I'll do a short. Which, in a way, it's now helped me because now I've got to do a short every day because I've got people that are watching my short, people that have subscribed to me. And yeah, please like and subscribe because it gives me even more oomph to do what I'm doing. And the fact that I'm only on my 3rd video and the support that I've already had is unbelievable. But I've got Zaki. I've got my beautiful best friend, German Shepherd, Zach. And I've said in one of my shorts, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. Just under a year ago, I thought I'd already hit rock bottom several times, and when you're working with the local council, the council don't. I'm born and bred in this town, Ely, and the council did not want to help me. It was kicking the teeth after kicking the teeth after kicking the teeth, and I lived in the tent for 2 years, and then all of a sudden, last winter just gone. In January, they contacted me and said, yeah, because it's so cold, we want to put you in a B&B in Kings Lynn. Well, Kings Lynn for me is a long way away. It's about 45-minute drive-ish. By train, it's probably a similar sort of amount of time. But they wanted to take me away from all my support, my kids, my everything. And I turned it down. I said, no, I can't do that. My medication, I'd have to travel back to Ely every day for about a week until they sorted all that out. So they ended up putting me in the Travelodge Hotel in Ely. It's just a room. There's no restaurant, there's no nothing. Great. Wicked. We were there for a little while, and I won't go into all the specifics right now, but in the end I got put in a hostel. Well, sorry, me and Zach is my support animal. He's a registered support animal. I spent my money on registering him as my support animal. And that's what I mean. I don't just spend all my money on that. Or I didn't. So he has to come in with me. And then a month and a half ago, I got a flat. And I was like, well, as soon as I got that flat, I was like, right, karma's coming back for me. I've always believed in karma. I've been getting kicked in the teeth for so many years, hence why I've got none. It's not, it's because I was an alcoholic as well, and I've given up alcohol. Now I can just have a drink when I want, and I will say today I did go and buy myself a can of beer, but that's it, it's a can of beer. Because I'm feeling so rough, because it's my third day. I've had no sleep for the last 3 days. I'm struggling today, but that's what's again made me sit here and make sure I spend at least those 10 special minutes. Sorry, what did it say on Gemini? The magic. I think it was 9 minutes. It said. It doesn't matter whether my video was in landscape or portrait or in square mode, whatever that is. When it's over 8 minutes, my video will go into long format. So that's why I thought, well, screw this. I'm going to sit here and I am going to do a 10-minute video. And like I say, that was my main aim, was to do a 10-minute video every day. And that is what I'm going to do. Plus, I'm going to do my shorts like I've been doing. But it's a beautiful evening to be out here. I'm always out with my dog, and it gives me something to do, and I want to try, and my aim is to help other people. And at least, hopefully, some people might see my videos and say, oh, it can be done. Yeah, it can be done. But, again, I'm only on day 3. I'm not promising or saying anything at the minute. But I'm determined. I've had enough. And for me to have sat and gone through what I've gone through, mainly today, because today, like I say, is the worst day. Day 3 and day 4 are the worst days. I've got medication, like I say. I'm on Picetone, methadone, whatever you want to call it. But it's the worst days. Well, for me to have done today, I could easily. I've got the money to do it. I've got enough money to go and buy a bit. And I could have done. And I haven't. And I'm not going to. Because I am determined to keep this going. And I want to make a better life for myself. I've missed out on so much. Like, I started doing it when I was literally just after my 16th birthday. And I've done it ever since. Like I say, it's so when all my friends were going to Ibiza and Benidorm and everywhere partying, I was in my bedroom. And not that they're not regrets, because it's made me who I am today, and I'm the nicest person you'll ever freaking meet. Yeah, obviously I'll get judged a lot, but I don't care. I don't give a crap what people think about me. At the end of the day, what I always say, if people spent as much time on their own lives as they do talking and worrying about other people's, they'd have the greatest lives in the world. So I don't care what people think of me. I keep trying to get onto my comments that people have written on my shorts, and every time I press on it, it won't let me do anything. I will figure it out. It's the same as I want to figure out my mind's just gone blank for somebody going past with a dog. But editing videos, because at the minute I'm just doing them raw. I'm sitting here right now talking to you, and what I have now recorded, I am going to upload. But there will come a point where I'm going to want to edit or need to edit, depending on what I do, or I might mess up something badly or say something that I really shouldn't have said, or something, or say I get a community guideline thing that I've seen other people get. I don't know. I've got to look into all of this stuff. And until I have to edit something out, I need to look at all of this. So if anyone's got any advice on the best thing to use, is it easier to use the YouTube editing suite? I've downloaded Adobe. Is that good? I downloaded it. I've had a quick little look, but again, I haven't gone into it much because I haven't been feeling great. If people can give me a bit of advice, it would be lovely, great, and I'd be very thankful, because not all of my videos are gonna be me just sat talking at the camera. At the minute, I need to explain to people why I'm doing what I'm doing, and so people don't just think I'm just some weirdo just talking to the camera expecting people to listen to me. It's not that at all. I'm using this as a way to get shit off my shoulders and to try and hopefully help other people. Other people can see, like I've said, see that it can be done. But I think that'll do for today. I haven't got my glasses on. I've just hit 15 minutes, so I think I said a 10-minute video and I've done 15. I think that's pretty damn good. I've already done a short, the short's already uploaded, because, like I say, I wanted to do long format, and it ended up doing a short, so it's helped me, because now I've got to upload at least one short every day, and hopefully now this will be a long format. So I have to do 2 videos a day, at least, and at the minute, that's all good. Later on, we'll see what happens. But, anyway, love to everybody. Let me just stand up. Sorry, I'm covering the camera. Love to everybody, and I will show you a beautiful sunset just to finish my video. For all the people that stayed for the whole video, please like and subscribe, because it will help me, as you know. Love.